Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm doing this reading today, which is going to be a DM to DF reading due to a dream that I had last night. And in that dream I had these cards, which are my homemade Made with Love cards. You might have seen them before, some of my readings. I made them out of a tissue box. I loved the design. And then I channeled messages from twin flame counterparts, wrote them on paper, glued it down. So yeah, they were really made with love, as you can see. So in my dream, there was a lady next to me. Now it appeared to be my mother, I could be wrong, it was a feminine energy anyway. And I had the camera here, ready to record. And then I was pulling these cards and they were sort of flying out, like sort of coming out like that. So we'll take that right away. And then there were also some black cards coming out, and that made me think of my shadow cards, which I also made myself. So we're going to use those as well to look at any shadow aspects. Recently, I've been getting a lot of messages through songs and music personally, which have really been very touching. You know, when songs suddenly come up on your feed randomly, or playlists, that's happened to me recently. It's been very calming and I'm feeling a shift in my connection. So let us know in the comments if that's happened to you. That could be the case. I mean, we've had a lot of snow here in the UK. Don't know if you have where you are. I know it's been different all around the world, but the snow has melted and thawed. And I'm just feeling again that's a link to the energy of connections that might have been very cold, very little connection, communication or telepathy. And I feel it's like it's thawing. Hearts are warming, is what I've been getting. So let us know in the comments if you wish. We're all in this together. Okay, so yeah, there you go. They've flown out. This is kind of what was happening in the dream. That's really bizarre. So we're going to start with these cards. I usually do them at the end, but I feel these are like the main theme of the reading. Yeah, and see quite a few are coming out, so I feel DMs have quite a lot they want to say. Yeah, I'm getting emotions here coming through now. A bit of a blocked throat chakra for them, so they're starting to be honest with themselves and want to express themselves. Wow, now that's really interesting. This card has a 3 on it. That's really random. Not sure if you can see that on camera. We've got 2 flowers. I mean, everything happens for a reason. So here we've got like counterparts, and maybe there's been a third party for some of you, and I'm seeing this. Wow, I mean, I never read, sorry everyone, I'm a bit blown away because I never really read the images on these cards. I just read the messages, but I'm seeing that like a snake shedding its skin, and also like the third party moving away. You might be seeing a lot of pairs as well. For some of you, pairs of animals, birds, couples, whatever that may be, which could be a sign. Okay, so wow, we got a blessing is on the way. Yeah, I feel that's a message for some of you who've been feeling not connected to the DM. Maybe things haven't been working out for some of you. You've been trying to manifest, and you're being given this positive message that blessing is on the way. Now it could be your DM, could be a message, could be a gift, could be also finances for some of you. I miss you, I need you, I love you. Yeah, I was really feeling emotions come through. Here we've got a V on this card, could be initials for some of you. Yeah, wow, I'm going to message you soon. That was what I just said. So that's what some of them are preparing to do. But I'm feeling, it's strange, I'm channeling now. I'm struggling to communicate, so that's what I'm feeling. They're nervous, they're unsure about what to say, they're really thinking it through. Yeah, wow. This card has 2 mirrored. It's beautiful. So mirroring, 2, symbol of partnership, harmony. Please don't forget me. That's what they want to say. So they feel very connected to you right now, Divine Feminine. I've been such a fool. So I feel they're thinking about what they did in the past. They feel very foolish. We've got 2 leaves. Both of you turning over a new leaf. You're my last thought before I sleep and my first thought in the morning. So you might be dreaming of them as well, Divine Feminine. And that's because they're thinking about you before they sleep. So you're connecting in dreams. I want to grow old with you. So this is what some of them are realising, I feel. Yeah, I'm being guided to take some more. Because there's a lot of emotions coming through that I can really feel. Wow. Meet me in your dreams tonight. So it does seem that I feel they're dreaming of you, Divine Feminine. You might not be dreaming about them at the moment. You might be wondering what's going on. You might suddenly start having dreams about them, or you might have a very specific dream that gives you hope that this blessing is on the way. You might also receive a sign that's very pertinent to you that gives you hope. That happened to me just the other day, actually, because I've really been detaching, and suddenly in my backyard, when the snow, it's interesting again, the symbolism, when the snow had melted, there was an item in my backyard with my DM's surname on it. I'm not going to say what the item is, it's a commercial item, but it blew my mind because I haven't been able to go out for a while because of the snow, and there was a sign that still came to me and it lifted me up. Okay, so look out for signs. Yeah, see a lot of cards here. I'm making changes to be with you. So if you get a sign, it could be a sign that that's what the DM's doing. They're making changes. I still think about you. Okay, so if you get random memories or, again, songs, as I said before, that could be because they're thinking about you at that moment. And I want to marry you. That's their dream for the future. So let's just have a look at the shadow aspect of the DM right now, because this is going to show the challenges. Now these are tricky to shuffle, so I'm going to pull. Yeah, in my dream, this is what was happening. They were sticking out like this, and they were black. Yeah, there you go. Okay, quite a few. So at times they might be negative, overcritical of themselves. This is something I feel they've had to learn. I feel if they're in a karmic situation, which I feel a lot will be, this will be mirrored to them in that situation. So maybe, for example, because obviously there's many different karmic situations, but if they're in a relationship, their partner could be overcritical of the DM, and it's bringing to the surface the shadow side of the DM for them to look at in the mirror and heal. So obviously everything happens for a reason if they're in a karmic situation. We got narrow-minded, inflexible. Yeah, now this links with the snow sort of image that I was saying before, which keeps us stuck, for some of us, if we're snowed in. And that's what I'm feeling. They've been stubborn, not wanting to change, not wanting to move on, not wanting to change their way of thinking or their situation. Self-absorbed, yeah, so very much in the ego. Focused on themselves, on the material world, the matrix, and not on sort of being of service. That's what I'm hearing here. So again, something's being mirrored to them. So maybe their partner, again, if they're with a partner or someone around them, is very self-absorbed, which again is making the DM reflect on that part of themselves. I'm sure a lot of you know about shadow work, but I think it helps us to understand why they're in karmic situations. A lot of people ask that, quite a lot. So, you see it in someone else. Maybe you don't often as well, with the shadow side. We won't like what we see. And that's showing the part of us that we don't like, So yeah, there's someone around them who's bringing this energy up within them. Fear, emotionally detached. Now that's what I was picking up on, that cold energy due to fear of being open about how they feel, about you, Divine Feminine, and their situation. So not tapping in with their own emotions. And then judgmental. Okay, now with this, I'm feeling differences between you both. So maybe, especially age gap, because that's a big one that people in society judge. And again, this could be, something that's been mirrored to them with someone they're with, partner, someone around them. I'm really channeling fear here. So they were fearful of entering a connection with you, Divine Feminine, because of fear of judgment from others and wanting to do what society dictates that they do. Maybe, even different cultures for some of you, age, religion, views. Okay, so again, take what resonates there. But there's a lot coming out of the DM right now, as you can see. And these obviously are all their spiritual lessons. Okay, so anything else with the tarot that we need to know? Wow. Okay, that card is upright. I'm going to put it back, but that happened for a reason. So this, first of all, links with the self-absorbed. I feel very focused on the matrix, as I was saying. But we could also see that in a positive way, in terms of them working, doing the inner work, which is what I'm feeling here. Wow, okay, they just dropped out there, and I'm being guided to take those. So, yeah, the DM has actually been unhappy, unfulfilled, stuck. But see how in the image he's sitting down. And when we see that in tarot, it shows someone who's inflexible, which we had before, and they don't want to make changes. They're being given signs by the divine, but they're not necessarily taking action on those signs. It is making them reflect, though, on what they want. Yeah, so for some of you, this might have felt really slow. It might seem recently that the energy's been really slow. Maybe you've felt tired, lethargic, and that's because of this stuck energy here. I feel, again, like focused on pentacles, on the workplace, for some of them. But you see, the connection with you, Divine Feminine, has come out. I mean, this is my twin flame card. We can see the connection here. And the Fool, they want to take that leap towards some of you. That's on their mind. But for some of them, they've got to, break free, first of all, from whatever this negative situation is. So, for some of them, it's just all of this energy. It's thoughts, behaviours. As you can see, that can be a karmic situation. For some, it's the matrix, just focused on the material world. And for some, it's a relationship. So take what resonates for you. Let's try and get some future energy now. DM to DF, what do you want to say? Get that one jumped out. Judgment. And that's beautiful, because this is showing that divine calling, waking up to that divine call, and this also shows reconciliation for some of you, which we're seeing here. Okay, so that's why you've got that blessing is on the way. They really want you to have hope here. They are spiritually growing. Yeah, so they could be, there's a decision here, big decision, that DMs have to make. They're undecided because they're so focused on the material world, and not on this high level commitment. So their energy has been off balance, if that's been the case. But the Ace of Wands shows they're going to follow their passion, start again, start something new, which links with the Fool. And they're also telling you that you're on their mind, they feel very drawn to you. And that, they're going to take action. Come your way. There's the Six of Cups, memories which are coming to the surface, either right now or to come, depends on their timeline. That's beautiful. With the Lovers, that's twin flame energy again. I just got a lot of emotions there come over me, but it's like a refreshed feeling. So I'm getting here that especially those who break free from a karmic situation, they start to check you out, Divine Feminine. And that could be where you have memories and dreams of them. And yeah, sorry, I was just, because I'm channeling at the moment, bear with me as it comes through. So they're telling me that they start to have specific memories about you when you were together, maybe like this. Maybe when you met, or a special date that you had together. It's really coming through here. Divine Feminine, you might start to have random memories like this as well. I'm getting shivers now. Wow, yeah, so you might get shivers when that happens, because it comes unexpectedly. And this is all happening in divine timing. Wow, quite powerful. I can see why I was guided to do this reading today. Now I just saw 7:17 there on the timer. I had to pause the video for a moment, and it stopped at 7:17. So for some of you that could be a specific number that really resonates. It does for me actually. Wow, so I feel for some of you it might. You might also be seeing numbers like that, which I feel is showing mirroring as well between you both. So I'm going to finish with an Ancestor Spirit Oracle card again, because these are black and they've got the flame. I was drawn to these cards, and obviously in my dream I saw some black cards. So this is, I feel, quite a special reading. I hope you feel it is too. With the dream, I just knew that I had to do this reading this morning. I had a few things to do, first of all. I had to go shopping, as you do. And then as I was coming back, I just thought, okay, I think I need to do this reading. So we've got clear your mind, be present, focus, embrace. Yeah, so try to do that. Try and be in the present moment. I really do feel this is for the DM as well, because they've been in an energy of fear, which is low vibrational. See the parrot there flying away. I'm getting that's like another energy there, flying away, leaving the nest. For some DMs, they could have a family. So we've got to connect with animals. Some of you are animal lovers, I feel some DMs are as well. Now this can really help you again to be in the present moment and to heal, you know, having that beautiful connection with a soulmate. So, you know, I feel my cat is a soulmate. And, you know, again, you know, like karmic situations, they come in to our energy for a reason. Connect with water. Now, this is linking with the emotions that I was saying before. See, snow melts the water. You might want to get away, you know, get close to water. For some of you, because we've got the boat. I'm just feeling emotions here that help a lot of you to move forward, progress on your journey, and the DM, in particular here. See how, it's like they're just making me look at this card. He's standing, these two are sitting, he's standing with this spear. It's like he's ready to throw that spear and catch a fish, potentially. DMs are ready. Well, they're going to be ready. They're starting to get ready. This is beautiful. Tune in and connect. Non-verbal communication, intuition, messages. So this again links with what I said. I feel there's going to be increased telepathy and dreams, as we had before. Nighttime energy coming out here. See, I'm seeing this like the DM being guided at night time in their dreams, like I was with my dream. Wow, that really happened for a reason. That dream, because I feel there's lots of different meanings to that. They're being guided by an ancestor in their dreams. So are you, Divine Feminine. And we got be an open channel. Connect with your spirit guides, ancestors, and you will feel more aligned. You're not alone. Stand strong, Divine Feminine. This is the energy that if you're in that energy, focused on the present moment, which this person is here, really connected to the divine, trusting in your intuition, that's when the energy shifts. I feel here. Wow, again, being guided to look at the next one, go after your goals, which I feel was for the Divine Masculine, because they had the Three of Wands, which speaks of that. So that's what they're trying to do. They're being persistent. See, they've got the shield and the axe. So there's something they need to cut out first, as I said before, these karmic situations. They've been through a battle, but they've learnt lessons. They're defending themselves, and that will help them advance, which is like the Chariot. Okay, everyone, I'm going to leave it there. I really hope you've enjoyed this reading, that it's brought you some peace and hope. That's my main aim with doing these readings. I do them when I'm guided to do them, as you can see. Please do consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you so much to all of you for your support. Really does mean a lot. Let us know in the comments if any of this resonates. For some of you, peace, love and light to you all.